What is going on, guys? Welcome to the 4th installment of our new series, Hindsight, where my mom has forced us to film at 10 in the morning, which is about an hour before I wake up because I'm a degenerate.
Right.
Yeah, when I texted you last night, I was on the way home from the concert. He had tried to call when I was at the concert. So I texted him, "Are you awake?" As if that was a question at 11 o'clock at night, because I was like, I can talk to him on the drive home because I'm never up this late. So
yesterday, I hung insulation on my attic until midnight because my sleep schedule is interesting. Well, we're confronted with the same problem of we haven't chosen a video to watch yet, but we're going to figure it out right now.
I've actually read some comments, and we got suggested that we should know what we're doing ahead of time. That's just not how we roll.
I don't want to.
Have you not paid attention the last 7 years?
I thought about trampoline versus waterbed because I feel like that one was a cultural moment. But I don't know what all goes on in it, if it's just the trampoline or what. It's short, though, so maybe not.
Well, wait, surprise unboxing with my siblings?
Where?
Right.
Oh, God.
That was for the party that we went to.
Yeah, that was a promo thing.
It was.
And there's the party. My first YouTube party. Whoa. Meeting YouTubers.
You guys were so, really,
That was so
I remember
fun.
you being so blown away that
That
night
was
because
cool.
Kian and
Dude, I
Davey-
had my lock screen as me and Keelan and Lolly for a long time.
I don't blame you.
She was 14, to be fair.
He was so nice.
He was really nice.
True.
Rare. I met Vitaly and I was like, you're not the prankster hero I thought you were.
Why are you not pranking me right
You
now,
don't
bro?
want to talk to a 16-year-old and befriend him? What's wrong with you?
I knew
Yeah, he could have
literally.
been nicer.
Yeah, I literally knew none of these people whatsoever, but you guys were just like in your heaven.
Do you remember our management at the time, or I guess my management was like, go talk to, so there was Kian and then JC.
Yeah.
Go talk to JC. We go get pictures of you talking. I'm like, what is this? I have nothing to say to this guy.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was my first experience of like, oh, this is all
Illusion.
Well, the reality was you were 16. They were, what, 20 at the time?
I'm probably mid-20s.
Yeah.
They're around close to 30 now. 28 to 30 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keelan has a kid.
Yeah.
And
That's
JC's
crazy.
engaged. Like
They're
Yeah.
doing it.
Like, I'll go talk to somebody if I have something to say, but I have never seen any of your videos, and we probably don't have much in common, so why am I
Right.
doing this?
Yeah. And you were a kid, and everybody that was like super big at that time was 7 years older than you. And it's like, you can't be 23. You're 16.
Right.
Mm,
So
yeah.
interesting. Okay,
Very.
we got to pick one. We're just yapping.
I mean,
Yep,
we
yep,
could
yep, yep.
watch that one. My first YouTube party.
Yeah, might as well, I guess.
Let's do it.
Let's see our first YouTube party.
What's going on?
Was this also your last YouTube party?
No.
Maybe.
And in fact, it was not. Maybe a YouTube sponsored event, but last YouTube party, nah.
No, I went to other events. This one, we were just really excited because we'd never been to any of them, and so everything was
Yeah.
rose-colored.
I
You-
took so many Snapchats and I made like a collaged Instagram post.
Yeah,
and the
'cause-
girl from High School Musical commented a heart on it, and I was like, "This is
Love
awesome."
her. Love all of it.
Oh,
But
we
see,
made it.
we have arrived. But I don't think you never really liked all that stuff. Like when we got to go to the Big Brother finale, the three of us are like freaking out, and you're going, I'm going to go back to the hotel.
Like, you can go then. I am
But
staying.
he didn't avidly watch that season with us.
That's true. But you still watched Big Brother. You still should have been enamored by it, and you were like, you just weren't in a good mental spot, I don't think.
I just wasn't, I don't know. I didn't like going, I mean, as a kid, you'd take me to the fair, like Coney Island in New York, and I would sit in the truck and
Yeah.
wait for you guys to get,
No,
why?
that was
like, why am
Texas. That was
was
Galveston.
Galveston.
You literally sat in the we went to a pier amusement park. So fun. And you sat in the car.
What was wrong with me?
I have
don't-
no idea. You
You're like,
wanted
I'm going
nothing
to sit
do
on my
with
phone to
it.
play my little game.
Yeah, I mean, you wanted nothing to do with it. You were like, just didn't like crowds. You were an
Yeah.
introvert.
I think it stemmed from like high school anxiety or something.
Yeah.
There was a period where I literally like wouldn't join in anything, and it was fun stuff.
And that, I want to say, that was like 2000. Wait, when was that? Was that
That was-
2017?
Right, you were
No.
jumping off
No.
the bridge at Galveston at our hotel, so you were
16?
I was
definitely
14.
doing tricks. Yeah,
It was before that.
Was it
like,
before-
It was, I don't know.
Was it during the YouTube era or no?
No.
Okay.
I was like
before that.
14, 15.
Yeah.
But that happened a lot.
It was New Year's 2015.
Mhm.
Because because we tried to do family pictures, so you were 14.
That was horrible.
It was
I
so
didn't
cold.
even. It was freezing cold. I didn't even have shoes.
Yeah, but
Forgot
what was
shoes.
funny, you think about it, it's like I left my kid in the car on the highway down from the pier.
Maybe don't tell people that.
Well, you were old enough. You had a phone. You were
Yeah.
old enough to get somewhere, and you just locked the doors and laid down so nobody could see you.
It's not like you were
But
5.
Yeah, but I'm like, if you don't want to, you're not going to ruin the day for the rest of us. What are we going to go do? Sit in a hotel room? Like,
He did the
It's
same
just-
shit at Disney.
yeah.
It sounds so depressing. Like, why did I do that? There's literally highlights, like fun, paid
were
for trip with your
terrified.
family. Like, why am I?
You hated roller coasters. That was before you went to Playlist, where you actually learned that roller coasters were fun, because you were traumatized by a roller coaster when you were real little.
The boomerang. was
Yeah,
fun.
the boomerang.
Almost fell out of the thing. They saw me. I was like a pencil, and they were like, yeah, hop
Hey,
on.
get him in there. Yeah, he can go.
We were going through loops, and I was literally moving around, and yeah, I hated
And
it.
you were the kid that was like always pushing the limits. So I was like, oh, he'll love this. Nope.
He did not.
Push that one.
I
a little
learned
too
to love
far.
them later on.
Yeah.
As
Courtesy
I was,
of Mark Thomas.
And peer
Yeah.
pressure.
yeah.
True, yeah.
peer pressure did
Playlist.
it.
They like closed down Disney or something.
Universal.
Universal.
Yeah.
And we got to go on rides with a bunch of influencers. And yeah, I wanted to fit in because I felt like this was like my new life. I made it, so I got to fit in with these kids, and so But that helped me get over my fear. I went on the biggest roller coasters over and over.
Yeah.
I have to say, that night was super fun.
I had a horrible night.
I had a
cried,
great
and Mom took
time.
me to Harry Potter World, so I'd feel better.
Fair.
I was coping, helping her cope all night. You guys had a great time. She did not.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
why didn't you have a good time?
Because I didn't have any friends, and the people that were like I was kind of friends with left to go hang out with other people.
Yeah.
So I was just sad.
Yeah. I
Fair
was.
So then Mom took me to get some fucking fish and chips. And we rode the Harry Potter ride. I've never even seen Harry Potter, but it was really fun.
My whole role all these
That
years
was.
was just counselor, chaos control. Counselor, chaos control.
Yeah.
That's what I did. For
I'm
years.
glad you guys had a good night,
Great
but I
mom.
did not.
Right.
My full focus was trying to fit in and find friends in the new sphere we were existing in. The influencer people. I was hanging out with like the Rollins or
Rollins,
whatever,
yeah.
and then
I mean, you did that
Blake
well.
and-
They knew who you were.
yeah. And I remember meeting FaZe Sensor. I used to watch all the FaZe guys, and he was really cool. And I was like, oh my god, like I finally have this like place in society. Of course, that lasts for a weekend because Playlist lasts for a weekend. Then you
Yeah.
go back to Kansas, and you're like,
Nah.
I could message him online, which has kind of been where I have most of my friends to this day. Like,
Yeah.
if I have a trampoline meetup, it's the best weekend ever. But then I go back to, maybe going out with a couple friends here in Kansas, just how it is.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think we're all just looking for connection, and your connections just have to be, or they just happen to be spread across the globe.
Well, I travel and meet them and then leave,
Yeah.
which sucks. What's great when I travel, I have friends everywhere to stay with and to see again, and
Yeah.
that's fun. But yeah, and I don't even like have a problem with being friends with people from here. I think they just think I'm cool.
Sorry, I'm just so f***ing awesome.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh wait, we have to scale back on the cussing.
I'm not going to do that. He can
Okay,
blur
well,
it
You
out.
can
can bleep
bleep
me
it.
out. Bleep it out.
I'm not going to be censored here today. I will speak my
Okay, we haven't even gotten to the video.
No, I was
yet.
going to say we're approximately 0 minutes into this.
Clearly, it's just a podcast. All right, let's
Right.
watch.
Yeah, I'll see you guys at the Lamborghini store.
Hey.
I remember doing
Oh
this.
God, I still want one.
You had one.
Well, I
I
want
might be
the
able to afford
Aventador, the
this one.
bigger, cooler one.
You should look at the date on this. Is this August of 16?
Yeah,
Okay, definitely our first trip.
I thought it was like October.
one of them.
I don't know.
Yeah, October.
I think it was in October.
Yeah,
Oh, well, then
summer
we
videos were
definitely-
over.
Then we'd definitely been there before. That's weird that we were just now
I
going
think
to
this
the.
was like the like big one. I don't know. Like you had a lot of meetings and stuff.
We had
and-
things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Places
You
to
know,
be. People to meet.
I don't know.
We had been to California before, but this was our first time going to meetings and getting bent over.
How mine felt right.
Wow.
Okay, well,
can't believe
the
they had all
walkway
three.
involved walking, so we're almost to the Hollywood sign. Look.
Oh, I remember this.
My God, this lady got so mad.
You can't
Oh, this
see
was
there's just a
not-
bunch of trees,
oh.
but you can kind of see it there. But
That's
we're gonna
because
try
you
to get
had
as
to
close
get
as we
so
can to it.
close.
I've seen
You know,
people
the-
climb
I am
on top
such
of
a
it and
bitch
get
in this
arrested
video.
for it, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, so there's the Hollywood sign. We're gonna try to park somewhere and walk
Yep.
up to it.
Oh.
It'd be funny.
I'm sorry.
No.
Have a nice day.
Not even their
Watch out for
backyard.
the residents. It's almost like she should be used to it. She purposely bought a house there. Kind of funny though. All right, where are we going? Venice Beach? Well, it's already
roasted,
getting too
hag.
dark. So
We did stay on the streets though. We didn't get in any.
No, you fully went to someone's yard.
Really?
Well,
I
you
don't
were
think
in
so.
grass. I don't know if it was someone's
No,
yard,
it
but
was
it was like
just-
in some trees.
I don't feel like we were in anybody's yard because I just don't think. I mean, you did a lot of stuff, but I don't think we would have done that. Maybe, I don't know.
There's like a video of a YouTuber. You probably know Old Viner, Ed Bassmaster
Yeah.
or whatever. He went to the Breaking Bad house like I did, and he like filmed the lady, and she was getting so pissed. It's like, you moved here, you moved to the Hollywood sign, you moved to the Breaking Bad house.
Yeah,
I mean,
Get over
I
it.
will say those blockings, that is not police oriented. The neighbors just did that. I'm like, it's not a private place.
There's a million homes to move into, and they purposely chose those, and then they act surprised.
By the
we
biggest
literally
tourist
went there a
attraction.
couple months ago and took Ella's parents to the Hollywood sign because they hadn't been there. I was, that's what we were doing when you guys were off, whatever, running errands.
Right.
And yeah, there were miles and miles of cars parked all up and down the street just to get to the observatory part. It's like, it's where everybody goes, you
Yeah.
know. I'm not sure where that street was. Apparently we shouldn't have been there. Oops.
Yeah, screw 'em.
I'm like, sorry, lady.
This is where we plead the fifth. We were just Kansas people who didn't know what we were doing.
We were just vibing. We're just hanging out.
which is really true, though.
All right, what's going on, guys? It is morning now. We couldn't go to Venice Beach yesterday
Me and my
because it
fucking
just got
V-neck.
dark.
Why am I
think
voguing
already
in the
said, but
back
we're heading
right now,
now.
serving
I just
literally
did
nothing at
unboxing
all?
with my family. Well,
Tristan's classic
I
strut.
said, it's not without hair.
This was in the beginning of me trying to make something happen with my hair, and you could see it's like wet down, and I smashed it to the sides. You always
I-
got mad when I climbed on the side of buildings
Yeah.
with a death drop.
everybody asks, where's his mom? She's usually behind the camera. Okay, so we just went to the beach. Well, we're almost there. It smells illegal here. Can I take a selfie? Does that take selfies? Okay. See you later. Thank you. All right, well, I'm leaving because my family didn't.
Freaking cringe public prank bullshit. See, what did I say? I watched Vitaly at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you walked away.
Yeah, I don't
Bro,
know.
literally
so
agreed.
painful. What
All
is that?
I'm hearing is that in this video, we were menaces to the general Santa Monica area.
The whole point of the podcast is to revisit and be mortified.
I literally watched that and then put it in. I was like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Can I take a selfie on your big camera?
Wait, does it take selfies?
Okay, thanks. Bye. I hated filming in public, but I thought I had to force myself because I thought it was the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Always made me uncomfortable. Always hated it. Eventually, I got like decent at it when it wasn't being like prank guy.
But I think it's part of what was so funny is you really were a Kansas teenager that had never been to any place like this, and it was like you exploring.
obviously
That much is clear.
It was all legit. It was not made up. That
it hasn't been long enough for me to not cringe at that. I mean, I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Okay, I have shaved between my eyebrows, and we're heading to a YouTuber party, so I feel quite special. There's YouTube, like the YouTube space for, what is it, like a place where creators
Shaved
can go
eyebrows
and make stuff?
Living lavish. Go to the YouTube party.
Play button. I still don't have mine.
They never sent me mine.
I
I'm
still don't have
pissed about
100,000
that.
one. Yeah.
That's rude.
I go to my friend's house. They have like 6 of them. I'm like, y'all never were bothered. And this channel, the one people are watching,
Yeah.
has 100K. They never sent me jack.
They never even gave me the button to try.
This is BS.
We literally went and got whole new wardrobes for this. I got some sparkly high tops that were too small, but I wanted them, and like some red jeans. Well, we were decked the out.
my Instagram,
We weren't though. I got like a black romper that looks like it was from Dillard's with some like flat sandals.
And why
I
not?
don't know. It looks like I would have been going to church
Amen.
or something.
In the name of the Father. And
My
the Son.
Instagram profile picture is still from this night. That's
Really?
I'm literally never on Instagram other than just to like watch things that you guys do. I hardly ever post. The only recent posts I have are because I forgot to turn off the automatic post from Facebook to Instagram. So
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. I just never have really done anything with it. But I love that picture of us. It's a group picture with the zombies.
True.
I'm wearing an Adidas shirt. Doubt I went shopping.
Yeah.
My whole thing is from Guess because that was hot.
Maybe you went shopping. Nobody else did.
No, I did.
No,
Did
I
you?
think
I
we-
definitely did.
I don't remember that.
I'll show you.
I mean, it
a
makes sense.
picture.
I remember their outfit, but I don't remember the shopping.
Yeah, I
We
don't
went
know.
shopping a lot during this era, or at least I did, and
Yeah.
I never wore any of it, but I
Yeah.
would go buy it.
Yeah.
You
now-
still have a closet full of stuff that you never wore.
it's memorabilia.
I
Because you
wear
were like
these
one-
shorts every day.
You thought that once you wore an outfit once that was it, and now you don't change.
Yeah. The tide has shifted. I don't care anymore.
Scared.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we
They had
did
those
good.
actors spread out everywhere being zombies.
I was living it up. Oh God.
That is kind of cool.
It
that
was
they
so
did that.
cool.
Wasn't all one big promo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
For a YouTube Red series that they
Yeah,
had.
That's right.
What was it called?
Friday the Living Dead, Fight of the Living Dead, something.
Fight of the
Fight of
Living
the
Dead.
Living
Wasn't
Dead.
it Logan Paul's?
No.
I think
don't
it was
think so.
JC's. Like he was in it. Or was
I
that
mean,
something
JC was
else?
in it, but I don't. It was a bunch of different YouTubers.
Yeah, I don't
we'll,
think it-
we'll find out.
We were
I
a
don't know.
cog in their machine. We did an unboxing promo for them.
We were a piece in their game.
And we got to come to a party and
But it was-
feel cool.
When YouTube Red was actually like, they had series on it. I remember like Joey Graceffa had an Escape the Night type thing, and it was a different.
I met him here too.
Yeah, it was a different thing, but I don't know. It was a bunch of YouTubers, but I don't know if it stemmed from one. I think it was the company itself.
Can concur. I believe that is what.
Because
was
they
going
do
on.
a panel at the end of it where they're all sitting in chairs and like
Yeah.
answering questions about it.
It's funny, yeah, at this stage, there was, like, just the invite was all it took, you know, just to go. Like,
It was a big deal.
you don't got to pay me, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'll put it on my YouTube channel just because I
But now
wanted to be a
everyone
part
under
of
the
it.
god sun is an influencer, so y'all ain't getting invited to shit.
I think they are.
No,
Now,
you
if they
are.
hit me up, I'm going to say, how much we talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perspective has changed.
Brandon. What's up?
Let's go. I was so hyped to meet
like
this
the king of
guy.
Vine.
The king of
So
Vine.
they've got like turf laid out with blankets.
Incredible.
And stuff.
Everyone's in a
Pretty
suit
cool.
now.
Big giant projector. There's like tons of random people here, but then there's like lots of YouTube stars. I don't know. I feel like I'm halfway in the middle of like being a normal person and then being a YouTuber. So I don't know. By the way, I don't know how good you can hear on this.
That doesn't
because I'm
change.
filming on my new camera. I don't really know how it works yet. So Tanner Brungar, I have 650,000, but I grew really fast, so nobody really knows me.
Well, like I'm out of it.
Who is that dude?
I
I have no idea.
don't know. But
I have
was like,
650,000, but I grew really fast, so no one knows who I am.
the confidence was radiating.
You're like, yeah, you don't know. Sorry,
You're fine.
you don't know me, but I know you.
That was pretty much, I think, the motto this whole
That's
time.
giving very what we talked about last time. You don't know who I am. Wait, I don't know who you are, but I'll tell you who I am.
Creeper neighbor.
Back to Taylor's trauma. And it goes to the episode before that where you were like, oh, I don't want to just spend all this time bashing you bashing your old self, Tanner. Well, this is the wrong video.
Wrong video. Also, I would just want to circle back. How are we gonna bitch about people pulling up to our houses and then we pull up to the Hollywood sign people's houses?
It's
and
facts.
We're
It's
like,
kinda-
nah, that's allowed.
It's also different.
I
I mean,
mean, is it?
Yeah. Well, no. We showed the front of our house, so you kind of expect it.
They were
Yeah.
showing up to our house specifically. We weren't knocking on their doors. We were just like,
We've
I want a
had
selfie
people-
with the sign.
We had people literally in our backyard
We
on our
did.
trampoline.
So if
We-
we were in someone's yard here, our bad.
We
Sorry.
didn't run outside like that lady and start yelling and
No.
being a dick.
True.
No, it's true. We were never rude to anyone. I don't think. I would hope
She's
not.
sitting on her little castle on the hill with the biggest schlong in the world.
She might have just had a bad day. For real. Like, you know, people have bad days.
That is true. And maybe-
There are times I've done things and been like,
I should talk less shit. My bad.
yeah. It's a good point, though. Okay.
I don't know.
Go back to YouTubers we don't remember. I never knew them.
All right, let's watch my painful social interactions.
Let's do it.
So we met Magic Over Hat. We gotta find Vitaly and Dennis Rhodey. Looks like you. Vitaly does
Hunting
not look
down
like
the.
me.
He's literally.
Everybody's always.
Oh yeah, he was a little prankster dude too.
Wrong Guardian.
Lost him.
And I just did not know who this dude was. Did I get a picture?
Wrong Guardians. This was before time.
Yeah.
Vitaly,
Bronchitis.
what's up?
I've literally had people say Tanner bronchitis forever. That's sick. And look, now I'm with
Oh,
Vitaly.
I was going to say,
He
yeah,
was
I knew that guy.
I saw
Yeah.
him in Vegas like a couple months ago, and he was doing security, and I was like, "I'm so. Why are you in this role?" Like, he was-
No. It's a prank.
I asked him if he was filming. He was like, "No,
Doesn't he stream now?
I don't know." But he was frisking people at the UFC thing.
And why not?
That's so
I thought he
weird.
did he go to jail or prison or something?
Oh, probably. All I know is he does steroids and hangs out with Dan Bilzerian and the paid actresses.
Mm.
Well, I don't know.
Teach their own.
That's the dream life.
Ayo.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me a little better out here because I'm away from the music. And
I'm glad I cut whatever interaction I had with him because I remember it was bad. So I had the wherewithal to cut that out because it was not only cringe, but he was just rude. He didn't give a f and didn't care to act like he did.
Yeah, I think that was part of your whole thing is no matter who you interacted with there, if they weren't just overly nice, like the first kid you ran into, you know, then you, I don't know, almost took it as like a personal attack. And I'm over here going, you're a kid. They're an adult. They don't care. But they
yeah,
could
but
have
now
been
being
nicer.
their age, I know how to be nice to kids.
Right,
I go to
exactly.
my trampoline park every weekend, and
they could have been. They should have been nicer. But that's part of the problem with the whole. It's like that video.
Well, just some people are egoic and not great.
Like I said, everyone's sitting on their little house on the hill, biggest schlong in the world. It's a metaphor for a big ego. If you haven't caught on, I have to baby explain this.
I don't think you do. I don't
Like you're 5. So,
all right.
We can stick with ego from here on out.
this is more fun.
No, it's really not necessary.
Leave me alone.
yeah, I watch your videos, bro. It's cool. Oh yeah, man. Cool. That's what's up.
Here's where I was like,
Shoved
to give it
5
back to
seconds
him.
of
Alright, guys,
JC.
we're leaving the
He
event
said,
right
"Hell yeah,
now.
man."
It was just fun to see everybody relax and just meet all the fans and new people. I'm going to Guns N' Roses tomorrow. I'll probably just make a vlog like throughout the day and put a little bit of that in because I don't know if I
That was
legally
the
can
actual
put very
highlight
much
of the
in.
trip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
should be
why we
fun.
went.
You know,
Yeah.
I
if-
swear.
I mean, I
pause
play
this.
guitar here.
I am full. I am walking in the back of this fucking thing, and I'll still do it today. But I am literally. I see you filming, and I'm like a background character, but I'm serving
It's
background.
because
character.
you are
I'm just
so
like,
hyper aware of the camera.
I am so aware of it.
You still are.
Yeah, I'm like.
You're
You can just see. I'm like looking at it, and then I'm like,
every meet and greet circa 2016, 2017. You two, oh shit, we gotta go out there. Oh shit, we gotta go out there. Tristan, hi.
and I go, hello,
hi.
camera on me.
Yep.
Thank you.
Pose.
We're there to work. I might as well get into it.
My worst thing about all this stuff, looking back, is I never once had a good outfit. It's
arguable.
The problem is I tried so hard, and then I remember going to Playlist and looking around at everybody, and I'm just like,
You had some cute clothes at Playlist though. The
No,
white
I
shirt,
didn't.
The white shirt with the long sleeves. With
oh,
the
that was
rose.
Playlist round 2
Oh,
when
okay,
I
round
somewhat
2.
learned.
Okay.
But the first time
Right.
when we actually were around, like, because by Playlist round 2, people had kind of stopped going. But when we were there the first time, I remember seeing Lauren Gray, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. And I looked, I was like,
Yeah.
what am I wearing? Like,
Right.
I gotta
But you
go.
were honestly, baby, you were just too insecure. Like you would try those things
No, yeah.
on, and you were like, no, I can't do this. And I'm just like, you could pull them off.
Cripplingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad. I would rather you be that 14-year-old than the other.
Right.
Honestly, I mean,
Right,
You
because I
were-
didn't go get hammered with all the other influencers.
Thank you.
Right.
Exactly.
You were authentic.
Right.
You were.
You were a
I
normal
genuinely
14-year-old.
just feel
Right.
bad for all of them.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, you were normal. They were not. Not to bash them, but
Yeah.
how you were was normal. And yeah.
I think you look cute.
I was like, I'm here with
I think
my
my outfits
brother.
weren't bad, but also I was gonna say it's arguable that I did not look good either.
Confidence wasn't a problem over here, though. That was the
Maybe it should have been though.
Taylor, why didn't you get wasted to fit in as a child? What's wrong with you?
I was
I
in
didn't
8th
even-
grade.
yeah. So were they
Right.
though.
that
That's-
didn't
I mean-
stop the rest of them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
True.
yeah.
I
They
was
were all involved in the world. I was the little sister. You know, like
Which
they
is
were a
why-
little star.
right.
It's just why I was like a little mother hen with all three of you because his.
I still
yeah.
didn't do it round 2
Yeah.
though.
I was low key walking around babysitting you. I didn't feel like I was babysitting you, but I was like, I'm just not gonna leave this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mom was with Grandma. You
Right.
weren't there.
The second
So it was just
one.
you
The
and I,
second
and I'm
one.
like,
was
I
I
was
doing?
hanging out with you and Nick.
You didn't want to go. They weren't going to pay you enough to go, and you were big
Yeah.
enough at that point. You had other things going on. Well, it was.
he stayed at home.
It was
he sat as
genuinely- No, it was genuinely you know, like you were making more money doing what you were doing than to go to Playlist. You could do your own meet and greet and make, you know, a good amount of money, and they weren't even. They were going to pay to fly you out. Woohoo! So you stood in line and
point-
do what you hated, which was no. I
That's
shouldn't
fair.
say hated meet and greets. Your anxiety went through the roof every time you did one.
Oh, I
so-
hated them.
Meeting
Yeah.
hundreds of
Not
people
because
all at
the-
whoa. Meeting hundreds of people all at once for 2 hours is way different than meeting
I can't believe
Walmart.
they gave me one. like us, but like we were standing there. Right next to us was JoJo Siwa, another girl from Dance Moms, I think Nia, and then a couple over. Actually, I don't know if that was yours the one where David Dobrik was over in the corner screaming. That was yours.
Yeah,
but ours, I remember we were right beside like JoJo Siwa or something. I was like, why am I here?
You were. I was next to other people.
Yeah,
but I don't want to.
I meant in the different. It was a different section. They were in our meet and greet. But it was in the one over. Like in our meet and greet, we had like Danielle Cohn and
you and I were in separate meet and greets.
No, we weren't.
Yes, we were.
No, we weren't.
Yes, we were.
I don't think we were.
Furthermore,
this
Your
is
Honor.
content.
Hey, let's argue back and forth for 5 minutes.
No, what I was gonna say though with the meet and greets is I feel bad. I don't want any of the kids we met to have think that you didn't enjoy meeting them. It was just a traumatic thing for you. You were such an introvert that it was.
I was introverted enough to sit in the truck during my family just going to a fair. So if I had to meet several hundred people, yeah, I felt physically ill after.
Literally sick. Like you would physically be in bed, not just sick.
I was out of commission for 24 hours after every meet and greet.
Yep,
pretty much. What was I gonna say? I don't think Playlist was about getting paid to appear. It was like a networking thing for people. It was like.
Right, for up and comers, and he had the second time around he didn't have any need.
He was like, I've up and came.
The first one was way more fun.
Gross.
Yeah.
But that's just because it was like exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
But then the people that went to the first one didn't show back up like you, but everyone else that you hung out with didn't come back because they didn't care. Most didn't.
It loses its luster after the first exciting one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We watch.
We're heading out to the Guns N' Roses concert. I figured I'd put this in the end of the video just to not make a whole nother video because I don't know how much I'll be able to record. I just about got in the back seat. I haven't got front seat this whole trip because my brother's been with us. Oldest always gets their way and it's dirty.
Bastard.
All right, let's go. Walking up.
Now.
I was talking about this yesterday.
Were you?
Because I was talking about how you've grown and you let me sit in the front seat now because I get motion sick.
Literally.
Instead of taking it because you're the oldest and largest.
Right. Literally every time we drive, I'm in the back seat. And I just chill back there.
I appreciate it, you guys, or else I will vomit. Anyways, that's all I needed to say.
So sweet.
Times have changed.
Growth, evolution. Here we go.
Probably gonna buy some shirts first before they get all like.
I was so excited.
Oh, same. I waited for this concert my entire life.
Same, because Guns N' Roses did not tour when I was younger.
For like 20 years.
Yeah, it was the one hair band that I hadn't seen.
I've still got a tattoo for him. Yeah, it didn't fall off or go away.
We are here. This is a huge stadium.
Yeah, I don't think I can leave in any of the concert. It's boring.
Slash's ass crack.
Oh, yeah. We can leave that in, actually. Just mute the track. That's content.
You're in the jungle, baby! You're in the jungle!
Oh my God, this never gets old.
This looks fun.
I went to
so
the
fun.
concert. You guys got stuck in California, so I went to this with Dad.
Yeah.
And first of all, my middle school English teacher was sitting in front of us.
Oh,
but
wow.
I just remember thinking, wow, Slash is still so cool. And then there's Axl Rose jumping around the stage like that.
Axl Rose.
Doing sexual gestures and all this stuff. And I was just like,
This was definitely one of the best days of my life.
So good.
Despite his inability to sing anymore, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Because he had a double thing guitar, and I was like, dude, I know the notes on Guitar Hero right now. I can play Sweet Child of Mine on my guitar. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's pretty good.
The skinny jeans with a flannel wrapped around his waist and another whole jacket on top.
I was going to say skinny jeans with a cowboy hat.
Incredible.
Ripped skinny jeans.
Amazing. From the waist down, he's literally wearing my clothes.
This November Rain came on, and I remember I had to film everything because I was like, I'm still getting chills.
Yeah.
No one cares. This is just my
I never film at concerts anymore. I'll take a couple Snapchats, but I'm there to soak that in.
Yeah, I literally,
I'm
that's how I
there.
was last night at Blake Shelton. I did maybe two
That's
or three
why I
short
wanted to go to
videos.
Guns N' Roses again, is because I filmed all this
Yeah.
instead of actually paying attention.
Yeah.
There we go.
And ad.
Okay, shout out to SeatGeek because you literally just sent him an email and you're like, hey, my mom wants to go to this concert. And like, okay. And
Cool.
you just thanked him.
What happened to all your power and pull?
They gave it all to David Dobrik.
Right.
They were like, we're giving everything to him.
Okay,
and
but what
nobody
happened to
else.
his power and pull? Where is it now?
He still
David
has
Dobrik
some.
or Tanner?
Well, the power and pull is in a rotation. It went from him to David. It's not with David. Where is it at now?
They gave me probably $2,000 in value of tickets. I think I do a little better than that now. Per
Hey, so
branding.
whenever Gaga goes on tour, yes, that's confirmation.
This is
for
what
the
Lady
cause.
Gaga sounds like. All right, let me see. Is the rest of this video just an ad? Probably.
Oh,
sad to leave Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're going back to Kansas. Had fun here, but I'm ready to be back home because I haven't driven my car in a long time. But I'm ready to be back home at least for a little while.
Still have the car.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, share with friends if you enjoyed, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.
I think that's funny because I still feel the same when I go to LA now. I just want to be back home shortly after. Also, the outro in this bedroom, we need to talk about that house. It's going up for sale again.
Yeah,
we already bought it back once.
We don't know if it's going up for sale again.
Maybe.
There's so much drama going on with that.
We're not going to get into the lore because I don't want to.
We can talk about it off camera.
We sure can. But if you see it on the market, we're not buying it again. So one of y'all can live in that set if you want. Our handprints are in the back. We need to get those out.
They're definitely eroded.
No, they're still there.
They were kind of not great anyway because the guys that did the concrete smoothed them out too much. I mean, you could still see them.
We need at least the bricks. Gives a single rat's about our hands in concrete.
No,
so
probably not.
I'm gonna move on to this. It used to be if you Googled Augusta, Kansas, our address, the front of our house came up on Google. Wow. So if that's still the case, you can find it. Someone buy it that'll let me come filming it because
you just want Snap content.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right.
I think the lady that lives there now would actually let you.
The current owner?
Yeah.
You
do not put that on here.
Why?
Because, oh my God, it's just small town drama I don't need.
Not worth it. You can mute it.
Yeah.
We all just
Some of us still live in this town.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah. Hey, so my address is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
launching a brokerage.
I want to bully you into buying it back.
Yeah. What if?
Can we all pressure Mom into buying it?
Do it, Mom.
You all.
I don't want her to. So good luck.
Why? Oh, wait. She doesn't like people knowing.
It's tainted.
It's tainted.
Others have walked in it.
Ooh.
That was our house, even though we didn't build it and others lived in it before us.
I just don't want a $600 utility bill again. It's nice.
Fair enough. I will say, though, right before we moved out the last time, I took a Sharpie and somewhere very secret wrote the Brungart house with a heart. I'm not going to tell you where, but it's there.
I do remember you doing that, but I also don't even remember where.
Exactly.
I remember.
He told me. Yeah.
I told you recently. Yeah.
That's
so
funny.
that house is branded, and that's what it is.
I hope the people that live there find it.
They won't. Well, no, they won't.
Nah. Good luck.
They're going to go on some really big search right now.
Go for it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go hang out at my trampoline park with everybody. Theflippad.net. Come take a road trip. Come hang out with us.
Okay.
Cool.
And the rest of you are going to do...
We're going to look at a big house that's selling at auction that I'm hoping my buyers will buy. And then we are going shopping.
And I'm going to hang out with some friends today and do some things and also stuff.
Fun.
She's going to be
Are you going to end up a real estate agent too? Do I need to join in on this?
Ask me in a couple years.
Family empire.
How corporate's going.
Yeah.
Right.
Ask
It's not
me-
going to go well, by the way.
Ask me
Right,
whenever
probably not.
Snapchat dies and I'm doing YouTube videos, harder work for less money than I make now, if I want to be a real estate agent.
She's going to be an appraiser, dual licensed.
Don't tell them that.
Okay. Anyway, she's...
Take
Mom's
that
like,
out.
here's my daughter's social security number. Her favorite color is blank. And
Mom, I don't
also-
think you understand. I'm trying to disappear.
As she's sitting
Don't
here on
need them
camera,
to know.
I would also like to disappear.
But they
low-key.
don't know where the corner. It's a corner. Okay.
Yeah.
Corner of what?
You can be on
What are we talking
camera
about?
and make content without giving away personal details.
Right.
For sure.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You guys, mostly you two, you let it slip. You do it on purpose.
Yeah, I don't care.
Just let it out. I'm like,
I just post random little on Instagram and that's it. So now I'm here.
I don't do that.
I deal with the public every day, so I'm just kind of used to it.
See, I don't. Well, I don't if I don't have to.
I deal with the public and then I clock out and go home.
I actually enjoy people. I enjoy meeting new people. I
Crazy.
enjoy...
Me too.
Yeah, I just enjoy.
Everything in moderation.
I think the vulnerable realities of life are the most entertaining. That's why I share them, even if that means someone shows up somewhere private. What you know, I can deal with that.
Yeah, I don't really rock with that.
It's not really my thing.
I do enjoy people, but there's also times I want to like just crawl into a hole and sit by myself and be alone because I'm like done.
Yeah, but you two like get energy from being around people.
That's the way I've always described it. Like if I walk into Tristan and I walk into a room full of people, we're energized, we're happy. It's like it's all opportunity. You walk into a room full of people and it's like soul sucking, exhausting, terrifying.
Yes.
I get a lot better though. I go to the gym.
Better.
I met a couple fans at Chipotle last night, and it's just
You've trained yourself to be okay with it. You decided you're never going to be okay with it.
She made a final decision.
It depends. It depends on the situation.
But you don't.
The problem is I can.
Yeah.
But like I could go up to people or something and they would never know that I'm like socially anxious or something unless my voice is shaking and I'm on the verge of tears, which has happened.
Right.
But but if I fake it well, then they would never know. And then I leave the interaction and I'm like, oh my God.
You know what's so crazy? What's crazy though is genetics versus nurture versus nature, basically, because you two come by it honestly. Your dad is like that. He's not a social person. Obviously, he's barely been in the videos this whole time, and I'm a very social person. So it's just like your nature is to not be, but how you've been raised and me pushing you to be like, no, you have to, has gotten to where you can. But on varying levels of desire based on your career path.
But I got a lot better when I stopped trying to like have a persona in every social situation or like really trying to be liked or something. Right. If I just own that I'm me, I'm normal or whatever, and I don't need to be like, well, hey, come here, I'll pick her up. Then I don't have to worry. And if someone's not wowed by, if they're just like, oh, well, you're not that exciting, then surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I'm a human, and there we go.
And then it's not, I don't have to sit there and worry because it's not my duty to do that.
I still walk around with the basic presumption that people are as likely to know me as I am to know them, which is really ridiculous because most people, at least around here, know of us, But I don't operate like that because it's just weird. I'm not going to go into, like, I'll start talking about my kids, and half the time they're like, yeah, we know who your kids are, and it's like, oh
yeah, but you're not going to presume that.
No, I never would. And I say that there's a lot of circles where they don't know because people don't know me, but I don't know, it's just weird. But if you walk around with that notion of I'm important and people should know me, then you're just going to look like an idiot.
Right. The amount of times that I like make friends or acquaintances just in my general life, and then like months down the line or even longer, they go, wait, I didn't even realize like who you are. And I'm like, right.
Yeah.
But what now?
Has it changed? Let's just pretend that conversation.
They're like, oh no, that's
happened.
cool. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Anyways, and furthermore,
I think as time goes on, more influencers come into the sphere, and as more people know people, it just becomes less of a big deal. Because I swear, when I go to my trampoline gym now, like even the ones that come, the ones that come from far away, they're kind of act like that. But the local kids, they've totally gotten to see that, I don't know, they're just familiar with like, oh, he's just normal.
Yeah.
And they see the way other people interact.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. And so then they just, I feel like everyone's learning that everyone actually is just people.
Right.
We didn't know that growing up. We thought everyone was a superstar.
But see, that's why social media, your guys' success in social media was such a huge blessing to you individually, because you were like, why are people treating us like this? We're just normal. I mean, you have a lot of views, but we're still the same people. And so you recognize that people online are just people, Oh yeah, good call. People online are just people, so it's just.
People in Congress are just people. Actors are just people. They're just have different jobs.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Some of them are just doing it for better or worse reasons.
That's how I think about everything now. I go to a movie and I'm like, how much did they hate this, or did they really enjoy it? Did they enjoy it because they're psycho, or because they're really talented, or I don't know? And I'm like, how much did this cost? How many days did this take? And
let me psychoanalyze everything.
I don't know.
Is anyone on set their friend, or did they do it for the paycheck?
I don't know, literally.
There's so many variables.
Yeah.
But
and I think the more quote unquote famous you are, the more lonely it is, because there's so fewer and fewer people that can relate to you.
I think if you have C-list fame, you could be friends with someone with A because you both understand the principle. I don't think it's that deep. I think there's just a lot of the A people that spent their entire life's energy getting there because that's just the narcissists they are, and so then they
Yeah.
put themselves on a pedestal like they can't be friends with people.
Yeah, some people thrive in that. I don't know. Couldn't be me.
Either that or they were kind of forced to get there and now they can't get out of it. I kind of
Yeah.
see Justin Bieber like that.
Yeah, there's some people
Yeah.
that are so like damaged from it they don't want to be friends with people, not because they think they're better, but because they literally don't know how to function because they were child stars or whatever.
That, I mean, it fucks you up, bro, for sure.
It can.
It skews your perception of like interpersonal relationships and that type of. You think about it more.
I mostly just feel bad for all of them.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the
It's
end of the
not
day,
you.
they're just humans.
Yeah.
they're
The
just stacks of
only
bones.
celebrity or that's winning is someone that actually enjoys the work, treats it as work, and finds
Like that's how I see.
finds fulfillment in mutual respect among
And-
colleagues and things.
Yeah, and keeps their level of self-importance normal.
That's how I see Joe Rogan. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like that's like someone who's kind of mastered it, if you will. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't know the man, obviously, but
You don't?
Yeah, and people like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if you're not doing it for those reasons, like just because this is like your work and this is what you care about, then you'll either be miserable or get burnout or both.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just pressure because you're only as big as your last successful thing, And if you have a really huge successful thing, then trying to keep repeating that or one-upping it would be a lot of stress.
the thing is, you always have to repeat it. You always have to come up with something new. That is what working means.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
every
like,
job.
yeah, but you have to like the job because you could just that's just what
yeah.
a job as a construction worker goes and makes another building.
Every
You
time
make
I
another
close the
movie,
deal. Yeah.
But you just have to not wrap up your whole worth in it because the construction worker doesn't lose sleep at night. Oh, the f***ing foundation was not my best work.
You might.
Maybe
Well,
you
they
should.
They should.
That's like
I think they probably do. I mean, that's
Safety
how I
hazard.
am with
Be
real
like,
estate.
oh,
Not
I-
on a social judgment level.
I forgot.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
No,
Well,
but
like,
in my
I forgot
world,
a bolt.
I do. In my world, I do because my job is a lot of social judgment. Like I have to
Yeah, that's true.
represent people.
Maybe that's
and-
true.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a lot of
I
that in
have
other
nightmares
jobs.
all the time about my clients because I want to take care of them. I want them to respect me. I want them to have a good deal. I want them to feel like what I brought to the table is worth what they paid. All those things.
I had a nightmare last night that I got a DUI.
Oh
and
gosh,
I'm going
don't
out
do that.
drinking tonight, so
Let's not
see
do that.
if I can make my dreams a reality.
I
not
don't
do
remember
that.
any of my dreams, but I had a hell of a time falling asleep because my heart was pounding.
Why?
So we're all having a
don't know.
really good time.
Was the
I
door
was
unlocked?
gonna
No,
I was gonna come check on you last night when I got home, but I didn't know if you were even awake.
I was trying to be asleep.
Well,
No,
I
was talking to him.
got off work and then I crawled into my little bed and I went, and it was great.
Yeah.
What's it like?
I don't know.
I'm kidding. I'm usually fine. Sometimes I'm not.
Do you feel like
Well,
this is off topic. You don't have to leave this in. But do you feel like this will show up on camera? Should I explain what the hell I did? Because I've been holding this microphone.
You got ouchie.
I don't think
So
it's
I don't
too
think
terribly
anyone
relevant.
cares.
Yeah.
That's what
Sorry.
I just didn't want it to look like
Mom
I got,
smash hand and gate.
I
Hand
just didn't want to
go
look
ouch.
like I got beat up, like I'm an idiot.
Clearly, this is not just a reaction thing. It's a podcast as we rambled on for
And
forever.
family therapy.
But we should all get on with our day. So thank you all so
Really
much
have
for
to.
watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.